Hit it, Phil.
Can it be the breeze that fills the trees with rare and magic perfume? Oh, no, it isn't the breeze, it's Jackson time. La, da, da, da.
Stay tuned.
Right after this episode.
For our discussion.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Gail Gordon.
I think I've got it.
All right.
How's this for a bank slogan? If you want to feather your nest, save with us, we'll do the rest. What do you think of that?
I think it just misses.
No. Well, we've got to get something short, something snappy, something attractive that people will listen to.
That's right.
Let's see now. I've got it. You can bank on us.
What's the rest of it?
Well, that's it. Short, concise, and to the point. You can bank on us. Oh, I like that. You put that down.
I've got it down.
Yeah.
Do you think Mr. Cheever will like it?
I don't care whether Mr. Cheever likes it or not. It's a good slogan. If Mr. Cheever doesn't like it, he's a fool. Believe me, a fool. Oh, hello, Mr. Fool. Hello, Mr. Cheever.
Tony, I hope that you've come up with a suitable slogan.
Oh, yes, sir, I have. Yes, sir. Mrs. Carmichael, read it back to me.
I hope it's a good one. 3 of the other vice presidents came up with the same corny slogan.
Oh, what was that, sir?
You can bank on us. Imagine coming up with a slogan like that. You can bank on us.
Yeah, well, it is rather unimaginative, sir. Yeah.
It's worse than that. It's positively idiotic. Mooney, what is your slogan? Read it to me, Mrs. Carmichael.
Well, let's see here.
Oh, she takes so long to read her shorthand.
Well, come on, Mooney. It's your slogan. Can't you remember it?
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. I can... No, it's coming back to me now. We must be a good bank. Your baker puts his dough here.
Your baker puts his dough here?
Well, that isn't all of it, sir. The entire slogan goes, your baker puts his dough here, so he has it when he needs it. Don't you get it, sir? Baker, dough, needs.
You've got to be kidding.
May I say something, sir?
No.
Yes.
Certainly.
Well, sir, I don't think a slogan is enough to bring in new business. What our bank needs is an advertising gimmick. You know, for instance, if we could get the account of someone who is unique and different, someone who that no other bank could get, like maybe the Queen of England or the King of Thailand or Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse?
Yes, if we had Mickey Mouse, then we could have a great slogan. Bank with us. Put your money where your mouse is.
That is the worst thing I have ever heard.
I like that idea, Mrs. Carmichael, but who can we find that is unique and different?
How about the Maharaja of Cooch Bahar?
How about the Maharaja of Beverly Hills?
Who?
Jack Benny.
Jack Benny?
Yeah, everybody knows that Jack Benny doesn't trust banks and keeps all of his money in his own home. If we could get his business, we could get everybody else's business.
If we could get Jack Benny's business, we wouldn't need anybody else.
That's a splendid idea, Mrs. Carmichael.
Thank you.
Yes, I must send someone over to see Mr. Benny immediately.
Yes, sir, and I think that someone should be one of our more elegant and capable men.
I think that someone should be a young, intelligent, attractive woman.
Where are we going to find one?
I think I could get Mr. Benny's account.
Oh, forget it, Miss Carmichael.
No, wait a minute, Mooney. How would you go about it?
Well, sir, I would be very subtle. I'd flatter him, play up to him. And I wouldn't even mention the bank until the opportune moment.
You mean you would intend to trick Mr. Benny?
You would connive and lie to him?
Well, no.
Why not, if it'll get the account? Go ahead.
Oh, all right.
I'll be right back, Yasha.
Mr. Benny?
Lady, if you're selling Girl Scout cookies, I'm the one who makes them.
Oh, no, sir, I'm not. I wanted to see you about something personal.
Oh, about something personal?
Yes.
Oh, well, come right in.
Thank you.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you.
Sit down. Now, what can I do for you, Miss...
Carmichael.
Oh, Carmichael.
Yes.
I used to have a polar bear by that name.
Oh, a polar bear. Was its first name Lucy?
No.
Well, you can call me Lucy.
I can?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can call me Jackie. Now.
Yes.
Now, what can I do for you, Lucy?
Well, Mr. Benny, I'd like to know where I can find your violin teacher.
So would a lot of other people. Now, what do you want him for?
Well, I want my nephew to take violin lessons, and I want the finest teacher available.
Oh.
And I thought that any man who taught a virtuoso like you must be the best teacher in the world. Isn't that true?
Well, yes. Yes. Now, let me think. Unfortunately, my very first violin teacher isn't available.
Oh, he passed away?
No, he ran away. Domestic trouble.
Oh.
But my present teacher is Monsieur LeBlanc.
Monsieur LeBlanc. Do you know his address, Mr. Benny?
Yes, I think it's 900 Valley Road.
900.
And he's a great violin teacher. He's been with me 20 years. And he has wonderful qualifications.
Oh?
He's tone deaf and hungry.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Benny. You've been very helpful. Gee, Mr. Benny, all these mementos and awards and trophies. You certainly have had a wonderful life.
Yes, I have.
What's this?
Oh, that's a picture of me when I was in the Navy.
Oh, I didn't know you were in the Navy. Was it the Korean War?
Bless you.
Oh, dear, all these wonderful pictures. Oh, there's one of Rochester.
That's right.
Oh, look at... Oh, and 2 presidents. My. Oh, there's a great picture of Bob Hope.
Yes, he's one of my fans.
Oh, I'll bet. Who are all these people?
Oh, this is the cast of my old television show.
Oh, they were all so talented. Do you still see any of them?
Well, occasionally I run into Dennis Day, and once in a while I trip over Phil Harris. Oh, that reminds me. Can I offer you a drink? A soft drink.
Oh, a soft drink.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any root beer or cola?
Well, yes, which would you like?
Oh, it doesn't make any difference.
That's true. They cost me about the same. Will you answer that, please?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Benny. Mr. Benny's residence? Yes, but he's busy at the moment. Oh, all right, I'll tell him. Thank you.
Who was it?
It was your dentist.
Any message?
Yes, he said they're ready and you can pick them up tomorrow.
Well, good. I'm glad. I have a dinner date. There you are.
Thank you. Gee, Mr. Benny, I envy you. You've spent your life in such an exciting business. It makes my job seem so drab.
Why? What do you do?
Oh, I work in a bank.
That's drab?
Well, it doesn't pay very much.
Oh, that's drab.
Yes, it is. I'm just a secretary, and the only way I can get any extra money to pay for my nephew's violin lessons is by bringing in new accounts for the bank.
Oh.
And I feel that if my nephew doesn't take violin lessons, that the world may be deprived of a second Jack Benny.
The world doesn't need a second Jack. The first one ain't gonna leave.
Mr. Benny, it's very difficult landing new accounts. It seems that everybody in Beverly Hills has their money in banks.
Oh, not everybody.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't have my money in a bank.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, why don't you keep your money in a bank?
Well, I probably would if I could find one that would give me the same security as I have in my home.
Oh.
You see, I have a burglar-proof vault right here in my house.
Is that so? Well, now, I'm sure that our bank could supply a vault that's just as safe as yours.
I doubt it.
Well, if we could, would you become one of my new accounts?
Well...
Oh, it would help me so much, Mr. Benny.
It would?
I would be so grateful.
How grateful?
Pretty grateful. Now, if you would give me a chance to get your account, then maybe we could go out on a date. We could go to dinner. How about it?
Well, that depends. Where are you planning to take me?
Oh, well, anywhere you want.
Well, good.
Oh, well, then you'll give me a chance to get your account?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll show you my vault. And if your bank can build a better one, you've got my account.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Benny.
Now, right this way. Just one more. Wait, right here. Oh, yes. It's down pretty deep. You better wear these.
What's that?
You're lucky. You're just in time to see the changing of the guard.
Carmichael, the workman finally finished the new vault.
Good. Mr. Benny should be here any minute.
Oh, you know, the bank has gone to great expense to build that vault. The sandhogs have been working day and night. If I'd known it was going to be so expensive, I never would have approved of it. We have just got to get Mr. Benny's account.
Now, don't worry, we will. Besides, it was my idea. I will take the responsibility. If it doesn't work, you can fire me.
Oh, I almost wish it wouldn't work. Oh, no. If it doesn't work, we'd both get fired.
Yeah. Well, now, it will work if they followed my instructions. Did they dig it deep enough?
Well, it's 300 feet deep. Now, how deep was Mr. Benny's vault?
Well, I'm not sure, but before I was halfway down, I got the bends. It's very deep.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Mr. Mooney's office? Oh, yes, Gladys, send him right in. Mr. Benny is on his way in.
Good, good. I just hope our little scheme works, because if it doesn't, we're...
Oh, Mr. Benny.
Oh,
It's so good to see you again. Nice to see you. Thank you. I'd like you to meet my boss, Mr. Theodore Mooney.
How do you do?
How do you do, sir? It's a great pleasure.
Thank
Well,
you.
you're just in time to see the new vault. And if you approve, and I'm sure you will, we'll need a little information about you, so I'd like to ask a few questions, if I may. It'll save time later on. All right.
All righty.
Good, good. Now, if you sit over here, Mrs. Carmichael will
Right by
take
my
down
desk, Mr.
the information
Benny.
for you.
Thank you.
There we are, sir. Now, your full name, Mr. Benny?
Mr. Jack Benny.
Your father's name?
Mortimer. Mortimer.
Your mother's maiden name?
J.P. Morgan.
J.P. Morgan?
Judith Priscilla.
Your social security number?
1.
Do you have any scars or identifying marks?
Well, yes, I have a tattoo. It was done many years ago.
What does it say?
Well, see, I had to. In those days, sponsors were hard to get.
Oh, well, I think that's all the information we need, Mr. Benny.
Yes, now, Mr. Benny, you're going to see your vault.
And, well, I hope you're going to show it to me.
Oh, yes, sir, I am.
Well, don't you think that I should go along and be sort of a chaperone?
A chaperone? I can't see any harm in being alone with Mr. Benny.
Oh, I wish you could.
Oh, here we are.
Mr. Benny,
Yeah.
walk this way.
I always do.
Well, here you are, Mr. Benny.
Hey, it doesn't look bad. How deep are we?
We're 300 feet down.
Well, that might be safe.
It's also smog-free.
Well,
Don't step down there.
why not?
Landmines blow you to bits. See, it's not going to be easy to get to your vault. Follow me. Now, Mr. Benny, nobody can get past this.
Now, why not?
Well, look what happens when I break the electric beam. Now, you see, Mr. Benny, nobody will ever be able to get to your money.
Including me. Not that I ever intend to take any out, but I like to go in and fondle it once in a while.
Well, sir, we have taken care of that. We have a switch that disconnects the guillotine. There it is. You can proceed now.
Ladies first.
All right. you something very special. This is guaranteed safeguard against burglars.
That?
Yeah.
This is a wooden door. A termite could get through it.
Well, it's a decoy.
A decoy?
Yeah, stand up against it and see what happens.
That's cute.
Cute? Weren't you frightened of them?
When you've been with Custer, nothing frightening.
Okay, come on.
Cherakawanakawi.
No, Chattakawanakawi.
Yes, Cherakawanakawi.
All right, yes, Chattakawanakawi. Boy. Oh, the nerve of them. You know what they wanted?
Time and a half for overtime.
That's right. How did you know?
I'm their agent.
Oh.
Frankly, if you expect me to keep my money here, you have to make a vault safer than this.
Oh, well, now, Mr. Benny, let's keep going. The best is yet to come.
I hope so.
Now, this water, right here, this water will stop anybody.
Well, how deep is it? Is
About
it very
a foot
deep?
and a half.
Well, how will that stop a crook from wading across?
May I show you?
Yeah. What happened?
Piranha fish.
Piranha fish? God, what a picnic they'd have with Jackie Gleason. You know, by the time he could say, and away we go, he'd be gone.
That's right. We can guarantee that no crook will be able to get past this.
Oh, yeah? All a crook has to do is take that door off its hinges and use it for a bridge.
That's a very clever idea. Why don't you try that?
All right. Hi, Irving.
Irving?
His mother works for me.
Oh, boy.
Now, how am I going to get to the vault?
Well, I'll show you, Mr. Benny. Now, follow me. Come on. There.
Hey, that's clever. There's rocks in the water.
They're not rocks, Mr. Benny. They're snapping turtles. Okay, fellas, beat it. Now, there is your vault door. And I defy any crook to get it open.
But supposing some crook is smart enough to get it open, then all my money would be stolen.
Yeah, but they have to get to the vault first.
Well, what's going to stop them?
Well, follow me, sir, and I will show you. May I have your hand?
What's happening? What's this?
It's quicksand. This is a bottomless pit.
Why didn't I think of that?
Did you like it?
It's wonderful. You're a genius.
Thank you, thank you.
Believe me, I'm going to keep my money in this bank.
Good. We'll send over an armored truck to get all your money.
Send 3.
Oh.
Oh, boy, this quicksand is the cleverest idea I've ever heard.
I'm glad you like it. You know, I think it's even better than your shark-filled moat.
And cheaper. You don't have to feed them.
That's true. Then it's a deal.
It is a deal.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Well, hello again. This is Buck Benny speaking. We have a bunch of shows we're going to be presenting. Of course, for you guys, you're not going to see that. They're already all spread out. But anyway, we're excited about all the shows. So this first one is going to be a show on Lucy. It's actually the Lucy Show. And Jack made a guest appearance on there. And the big thing about this show is it supposedly at the time was the most expensive half-hour comedy show anyone had ever done. Because we get to visit Jack's vault in this. And so we thought we'd talk a little bit about that. Jack visited the vault once on his own show a few years prior to this. And we'll be presenting that one at some point too. So anyway, let's get started and we'll throw it over to Zach to see if Zach has something he wants to share about the Lucy Show and of course, Jack and the Vault.
Thank you, Buck. I'm obviously amongst everybody else here. We're all fans of Lucille Ball's work. I got to make a confession that the Lucy Show is not one of my favorite iterations of Lucy's television work. And I think that a lot of that has to do with just the bias of I Love Lucy being such a powerhouse. But the idea that they would take, I'm a fan of audacity. And when you take a bunch of money and stick it into this project, like I kind of like, there's two parts of my head. There's the part of my head as a fan that wants to see this. There's the other part of me that's a producer that goes, don't spend that money. There's cheaper ways to do a gag. But I appreciate that they put in the money that they did because it's far more detailed than when Jack did it on his own show. It has more energy to it. It feels like what Jack would have wanted out of that gag prior. And I think the fact that we don't like have it on his own show is kind of a shame, but thankfully Lucy, who, they were never able to work together because of their sponsorships, correct, Kathy?
Yes.
Yeah. So to me, the whole idea that, to me, the whole idea that we can't see them together on his show is kind of sad, but this is the nice compromise that you get. And also it's just there is something about watching Lucy in general. I marvel at her. I'm not a big fan of her as a person based on stories that I've heard, but there's an undeniable sense of the strength that she carried as a human being and the talent that she carried as a comedian. So to watch her play off against Jack, and frankly to see her go off against Osgood Conklin himself in any given episode is always quite a treat. So yeah, this is one of those episodes that we've watched where I kind of just sat back and I'm like, I don't have any analytical notes. I'm just enjoying this for the moment.
Yeah. And I think it's a great episode to just sit back and do that. I think just enjoying the two of them together and enjoying the whole vault thing and just taking it in is just a really cool thing. So I love it. Let's go over to John and get John's anything.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody on YouTube knows the Osgood Conklin reference, but there's an old radio show called Our Miss Brooks, which is one of my favorites. And the principal on that show is played by Gail Gordon, and it's hilarious. And actually, I recently got the DVD of the television show of Our Miss Brooks. So I saw Gail Gordon for the first time, really. I mean, maybe I've seen him around and didn't know it was him. But for the first time, I sort of saw him and he was doing his Conklin, character. And I thought it was hilarious. And then to see, this show where he's also there, he's a little bit older, but it hasn't changed all that much. I thought it was lots of fun. I love Lucy. I have not seen the Lucy Show before. I buy a lot of DVDs and I have when I was, coming up, and they always are cheap ripoff DVDs because it must be in the public domain. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be such poor quality, but they never released an authorized DVD, I don't think. And so I saw these recently. It was a couple bucks. I grabbed them and it just happened to have this episode on it. So I started with that one, and I thought it was not nearly as bad as I was expecting.
No, it's actually a pretty good show. Nothing's great if you're comparing it to I Love Lucy, but if you don't compare it to I Love Lucy and you simply take it for its own value, it's quite well written. It's a lot of the physical comedy that she does in I Love Lucy carries over to this. Certainly more than it does in Here's Lucy in the 1970s, because she physically, as she's getting older, she can't do as much of that. And so the early episodes of The Lucy Show are pretty great for that piece too. And some of them, I think the first season or two are in black and white, and then it goes to color after that. The other thing, John, look out there for it, because I think they did an official release that was pretty high quality, and the video is pretty good on that. So I think if you look for it, it's probably going to be the most expensive one you can buy, but it's going to be well worth it for the quality that you're going to have on there. And it's also streaming. I think it might be on Hulu that they have all of the seasons, or one of the streams that I have.
It's either Hulu or Paramount Television or something. One of those two. Yeah.
Right. And so well worth watching on there, maybe even to decide whether you want to purchase it or not, that sort of thing. So anyway, Kathy, what are your thoughts on this so far?
Well, I did watch this show as a kid, and it was never, I got frustrated when I was a kid with these sitcoms of the mid to late 60s. They got so slow. You know, everything was kind of do this and wait for the canned laugh, and do this and wait for the canned laugh. So that's, you know, that's what they are. But nevertheless, I was struck by what a love letter this is to Jack Benny. Every time he appears on one of Lucy's shows, she and her writers take such pains to be nice to him and involve sort of jokes and acknowledgement of his whole star career over 30 years. I noticed that Milt Josephsberg had a hand in writing this episode. And I believe, you know, Jack does things like notice that Lucy Carmichael's name is shared with a bear he once owned, that he has a tattoo on his arm that says Jello. You know, that's really cute, is that his social security number is 1. You know, that's all those things are very sweet. But I know Zach wanted to mention something that did indeed stand out to me too, of this business of involving Ed, the guard of the vault, and instead, which on radio had been done just as, of course, a disembodied voice, and nobody ever got to see Ed except Jack on the radio show. And when Jack had done his own vault things, you generally didn't see Ed. But Zach, talk about what you liked about this one.
Well, it's one of those like elements where there's no perfect way to get Ed to picturesque Ed, because he should just be a voice. Like the closest that I've seen it done correctly is In the Mouth of Jack Bill. So like, I guess, I will say between the two, I'm actually a fan of the earlier appearance of Ed on Benny's program. Because there's something about it that we'll talk about later that I find fascinating for early television. But this one's really good. I don't know if anybody else it can appreciate that, but like the idea of like, how do we portray Ed? It's a perfect execution for it.
Well, and we will see what happens, folks. I'm going to experiment and try and cut out since we mentioned Mouse that Jack built, I'm going to try and cut out the part that is just the vault section, put that on first before we hit the actual Lucy show, and see if YouTube will allow me to post it. If it won't, then you won't see that. Then you'll just go into Lucy, because I know the Lucy's posted, so I know I can do that. That Mouse that Jack built, you cannot air in its entirety because they'll catch it and copyright and say they can't post it.
Would it help if we described it in the event that we can't? Because it's fairly like, it's just, you don't see him, it's just a voice, it's just Mel.
Go ahead, you can describe it more if you want.
So like they do the Acme gags where, you know, like he's got his different like set traps for the vault, which you see obviously in these two television programs, you're going to see different variations on that. But when he finally gets to the vault and he opens it up and you hear the bells and whistles and sound effects, you hear Ed's voice being done by Mel Blanc and not Joe Kearns. You have Ed,
but he's trying to
just
do
talking.
an Ed Kearns voice. I mean, he's
He
Ed Kearns. It's like a Mel Blanc mixed with Ed Kearns sort of voice.
Yeah, he gets really close.
Yeah.
Like it's not like when Mel does Jack in Daffy Duck in Hollywood, where I'm like, this doesn't fully work.
Right.
But you just have a disembodied voice coming from the vault itself, and it's kind of landing on one angle and one set piece of Jack the Mouse. And the bit, I believe the bit is about like, how are things on the outside? Oh, everything's over, Ed. We won the war. That's good. What do you think they'll do with the Kaiser? And then we get to the pause from Jack Mouse. So, but they don't attempt to do anything more visual beyond that. So it's like one of the strengths of that cartoon is that it understands that there's just certain things you can't visualize.
Yes.
But again, as I've said, like the way that these two shows attempt to curb that or try to change that is interesting. But it also, like, I think all of us would agree that it's one of those examples of radio is better than television, because you can't always like claim that in every respect. But there are a lot of instances with Jack in particular where you have to like secede to radio because television just can't capture that same imagination. And I know that's a tired phrase, but it's very true. Like we say it because it's a reality.
Well, and it's going to be extra obvious to my listeners because unfortunately, I'm apologizing to them right now. If you don't go and watch this on YouTube, which of course I will have a link, as I always do, in my show notes, if you're listening to this on the podcast, this episode is not going to work very well for you because there's so much visual. I didn't try to like close my eyes and listen to the vault section, but I have a feeling the vault section won't only be weak compared to the radio version. It's going to be weak all over the place because all the visual stuff they're trying to do won't work either. So anyway, John, you were going to say something.
I was going to say that it's interesting because they do the vault on the radio and they do a lot of the same gags, and yet it's funny every time. And then they try to do it on television, and they're trying to use these radio gags and put them on television, like on the Jack Benny Show. It doesn't always work. But the thing that was interesting about this one is they're not trying to recreate the radio gags, the particular radio gags, but they're like, this isn't Jack Benny's vault. This is a vault similar to Jack Benny's vault, so we can come up with new gags that are sort of created and intended just for television. And I think most of them work really well and are really funny. There's a couple ones, especially the ape, that I don't think they quite pull off, but that's just me.
Yeah, agreed. Well, Kathy, do you have anything else about this episode that you want to?
No, I'm going to save it for when we talk about Jack's version. Of
okay,
the vault,
perfect.
So. But it was fun to see it in color. Mm-hmm. And I'll be mentioning next time. Jack knew very well that the vault would be one of his biggest frustrating challenges from the time when he was still in radio, and he was so worried about how difficult would it be to take his show to television. And he said that the vault was the one thing that audiences wanted to see, that he was most reluctant to have to show visually. So
well, and it shows too. I was just going to say that part of that shows as well, because unless you know something different, Kathy, and please correct me, anybody, if I'm wrong, but the version we're going to play next time is going to be from 1962, and I think that's the first time that he did the vault. And if it is, that shows that he waited 12 years into his television show before he even attempted the vault, and probably before that, I don't even know if they had the money, the resource, whatever they needed to do the vault as well as they tried to do. But like I say, we'll get into that next time. But thanks everybody. And I hope you enjoy maybe the mouse that Jack built, part of it. And then I hope you enjoy the Lucy show with the vault. Before we go, let me just make sure Zach has nothing else he wants to add. Zach, is there anything else you got on that, or are you ready to go?
No. I think that once we've gone through this, and then we get to Jack's version of the vault, that's when we can really start breaking down the differences and kind of noticing like what works and doesn't. You got it. Okay, yeah. So everybody enjoy this, and we'll see you next time for more Vault Talk. Now that meant to be my new podcast name, Vault Talk. I think. Anyway.